Wouldn't be a He 10 stream without having a dead mic. Well, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here and you're caught. I felt really bad. There was another streamer, Rack the Kitty. No, Rusty the cat. I get my two cat streamers mixed up. I popped into his stream one time, and he had been streaming for about an hour and a half with the mic off. So what I was just saying to nobody except myself is that I'm not quite sure where it is we have to go next. We have a bit of a progress indicator over here. Not here, further up. It seems to be like I feel like it's pretty much the end of the game, right? Tree, totally online. Tree, totally online. Tree, totally online. Mofang, do I have to go do this? Or do the Mofangers do it somehow? There's also, and we just saw that drop back down, the Hunrath tree, like that may actually... I didn't notice there were... Just kidding, there's no buttons here. This is broken. Mofang, Less Fang. Hello, EverX. We're here. I want to say this is probably the last stream, but what I still need to do is get to the bleeder. We have basically two things we're trying to do. I just realized I never tried to go further up, and I can't. It's curious that there is a monitor specifically here watching that part of the garage. I think I will probably have to check that out real quick. Chat is it? I can move it a tiny bit. Oh yeah, it is. There, that looks a little better. Further down, maybe. So we have that bleeder. The idea behind the bleeder. Where did we actually read about that? Was it in here? Review this real quick. No, it would have been in... it was something CW made, right? Whoops. Chamber for the documents, and we now cannot get to there anymore. The purpose of the bleeder is to monitor the energy being put out by the tree and absorb it and dissipate it every time it gets above a certain threshold so that it can never go all the way into activating. See, there it was just now. I suppose the only way over there, we can take a look at the map in Farley's house. That's the bleeder right there. Right there is a warp point leading to there. Actually, you know what? Maybe I don't... Maybe I... It seems like I can't... Oh, Odd Garrett's here too. Good, good. Glad everybody's here. Glad everybody's here to see this. I seem to be unable to get back up to the top of the waterfall while while the elevator, the manual water-powered elevator, is not functional. I asked for a hint a little while back, basically saying, like, hey, is this door, and I'll walk over to the door again, is this door something that I can get through? Because I'm trying, but I can't seem to, not there. Trying, but I can't seem to get it to open. Can't seem to figure out how to move this thing out of the way. And I was told, no, you can't open that yet. Don't worry about it. It's possible, perhaps even likely, that I cannot get up to the waterfall yet until CW gives me the okay, and that will actually be the last step. Yeah, I can walk over here, and I see a platform over there, but I can't get to it because even though I could lift the door here, or could lift this thing away from the door, this thing is in the way. And I did ask for a hint, and somebody said, don't worry about it, you can't do that. Which would seem to mean that the only... Oops. That means we can't get to the bleeder yet, and that means we are not going to do anything with the bleeder until we have all 4 of those things active. Which would mean I need a way to activate the Mofang one. We've never been to the Mofang world. I tried buzzing him before, and I believe there was no response. No, maybe there is a response. Is he here? Is he knocking in Morse code for me? I can hear him. So something's going on with him. I don't know what it is. I don't know if that means that I have not completed something or if it means I have completed something. Because before, I could get him to, I at least once had him come out and refresh me on what to do. And he was like, you gotta get all the trees going and plug in my battery, I think. So if I'm not to worry about that, what would we do with Mofang? Let's go back to... There's 2 places that we have seen a Mofang swap happen. What is this? Oh, it's nothing. Good. Not exactly sure where's a good place to go in order to get there. Oh, I was gonna check the garage anyway. I was like, there's some kind of a... like a security camera aimed at the... I never got in any of these trains, but there's no way in, so it's okay. Rodeo fuel. We activated the pump. That was the very, very first thing that we did. There is the camera. It is pointing over there. Why? I've been around front while it was closed, so I know it isn't like, oh, there's something written on the front of the garage. Was there... That's shocking. I never figured out that sheet was there. So there actually was a thing laying around that would have oh, that's a little disappointing. It would have explicitly taught me that it was a base 4 system and this is how it works. Alright, I somehow missed that sheet. I'm glad I missed that sheet. It was more fun to figure it out myself. I should have opened the door before I forget. Run for mayor. Seems like a good idea. All I have to do is wait around for another 400 days and somebody will show up, right? Wouldn't that be funny if it actually did work that way? Like, if your save file was 400 days old, if somebody else would warp in. Alright, so I came to the junkyard and I found the can I unlatch something here so that I can just walk through into this place? Is it like a door? Can't seem to get that open. There's a bridge of sorts. Oh, that's this. It's still very curious that camera specifically. Why? Like there are a lot of things in this game. They put in lots of little details. Oh, look, there's a kettle here. But whenever there's something I'm torn between saying, oh, it's deliberate, and oh no, it's just a thing that's in there to make the world seem a little bit richer. Would there be some specific reason why someone at that tower would need to see here? Unknown. Let's go. Suppose we can go down to the tree. Oh, we don't have to. You don't go down, you just go in. There aren't really any clues here. It's not like I'm going to look over there and realize where that is. Maybe I have actually been to Mofang, but forgot about it. Which means that one leads to Mofang. Well, I don't actually want any. I mean, it's kind of like, it's kind of whatever. It's fine, but the fact that I was wondering whether it matters or not is part of the mystery. So if you say, "Oh, well, I never understood," that kind of tells me that, oh, it's not important. It's not something I have to worry about, which not a big deal, but I'm trying to avoid that. So this is one of the only swap points that we've seen that came to Mofang. We can see what I guess is an expired seed here. I can't interact with it in any way. Can't seem to get back in there anymore. Have I tried using the laser directly on the seed? Apparently that is what I was doing last time I was here, so yes. Don't know what I was hoping to do here. I don't really expect to find anything at all here, though. Let's... So one other option that I have, and it will be kind of exhausting to do. I do have the option to turn on click to move, which would make sure that there's nowhere obvious that I can move to that I haven't considered. It seems like it would be so slow to progress through the world that way, but it is an option. Now I kind of forget where this one is. Oh, this is by the tree. I mean, by the tree. By the nest of beetles? Beetles flying around? Is that right? Nest of beetles. No, it's not. Oh, well, it kind of is. Once I round the corner. Here, so we got so many of these guys. And this is near the tree, but this what we're looking at is not part of the tree. And here is the other glimpse that we have into a switcheroo that happened with Mofang. And this was, I believe, I never quite pieced together what happened here. But it would appear that a switch was made while somebody was across the border. Or that there were two switches of almost exactly the same size. This device is incomplete because it is missing a seed. I cannot pull the lever. For some reason, it requires someone of a particular weight to be standing on the scale. That's... No, it was a bomb, right? They were going to... They were going to transport a bomb over. Did they put the bomb on the scale, I guess? A 150-pound bomb? And then after someone picks it up, it was set to explode and go off. That is for the Russian thing. Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. The locations and times in this document are based on the information leaked by Ruka and Chavar. Our lives depend on the accuracy of the information we receive from them. Retainers, Remainers, CW, Earth, Trar, Aprar, Oberon, Marai, and one Polinar, Kaptar. And notably, those are the only... Oh, I just noticed they said Earth for him, and not Hunrath. Begin chambering. Verify manifest, all souls chambered. Hands on swap trigger. Those two arrive and get chambered. Trar is probably the guy who was trapped under the debris. Trar on guard on chamber. Pretty sure he is. Trigger time. Which one is Mar? Not that I don't think it matters too much, but which of the planets is Marais? That might be. Oh well, if Kaptar is the polyarch, if Kaptar is a polyarch, then this here must be Kaptar. And in fact, we can. If I save my game? Oh, you can't save. Yeah, I'm on Kaptar right now. Skillfully deduced. So Marais is the other world, and that. This whole thing about largest margin of error, that probably means that that's where it went wrong. Where that's why that guy showed up and why Trar is Ripperoonies. Trigger reswap immediately after swap. Any delay. And Remainer being disabled in Mofang. That makes it sound, and I'm not sure about this, this makes it sound like CW, if he was one of the Remainers, and this is what they were doing, that he... A couple things. One, that he was taking part in this plan, that he was one of the people doing the swap, the double swap or whatever. And that would certainly mean... In order for that to be the case, he would need a swap to Mofang where he is. On Hunrath. So that makes me think I should go back to Hunrath to look for this swap point. I should also, it's so curious that it seems to be useless, but there is that code to unhook the Russian box. What was even the point of that? Oh, you know what, let me grab a soda, I'll be right back. It's too bad that at this point I'm kind of doing a lot of speculation, but not not really making any forward progress. Had the same thing happen when we were, when was it, the third session? Okay, there's that. If that was rotated, we would be able to... Oh, well, we can get to it through the top anyway. Maybe not. Is there anywhere else out here that I wanted to explore some more? Where was that place? There was a place that I only went through once that had that big skeleton. Can I get there again? Because that's another thought, that there really could be something that I've forgotten, you know, like a place that I haven't gone, or even an actual sphere that I haven't messed around with yet. There's that thing. Barnacles laid all over it. See, like here we can go down or up. No, just kidding. We can only go down. Yeah, did this ever matter? I remember doing something here, right? Did I knock something down? Or was it just I started up the machinery and something happened? There's nothing over there, though. I don't have to worry about it. Oh, that's how I got here. Is it? Yes. So we'll explore this a little more, and then we'll go back to Hunrath, where I guess poke around CW's neck of the woods a little more, go back to the submarine, which I've already checked out, but bears checking out again. This over here, I think, just let me open the door that it let me access, place thing. Puts me up on top of that ledge where there's a door control. Is that right? Was there nowhere else to go from here? Door control, and the door's already open. And there's nowhere else to go here. Okay. And if I remember, there was another... Yeah, down here. Where did this led somewhere important? This was a big... Oh, this leads to Farley's house, right? Or maybe not. Did this lead to... Was this the thing that let me get the minecart out of the way? I mean, move the thing that had been blocking the minecart? We'll see. Nope, Farley's house. Right, so I'll just take that back when I go to leave. Did not actually open this before. No, this is the dream journal. We've already read this. Oh, I mean, I know we've already read it, but I'm pretty sure there was nothing new in it. We never found any reason to care about the notes of the larva, did we? The colors that they turn? I don't think it's ever going to mean anything. I think it's just a way to be cool. Alright, let's get out of here. Unfortunately, before I started the stream, I was trying to fire up Phoenix Wright, figuring, oh, okay, maybe if we finish this today, I'll jump right into Phoenix Wright Dual Destinies. And I can't get the emulator to run at all on this computer so far. So I have some fiddling to do. If it turns out that we are ready to start it on Thursday, but I still don't have it running, I'll just have to pick a different game. Play that instead. Nice view here. Alright, again. Somebody's put some boards there. I imagine someone must have fell into the endless abyss, and they said we better put 2 planks here so it doesn't happen again. Oh, this was a way I didn't go, but this just leads to the thing that... if the thing were here, I could ride it across. Fine. Did I just see the birds teleport in? Like, after flying through the... You would think they would be a little bit averse to that. Like, hey guys, let's not fly over here. It makes a really weird flash and shimmery noise. How do I escape? If I didn't get over here via the tram, car, whatever, how did I get here? How do I get out? Ah. Yes. Again, I really am not asking questions when I ask things out loud. I'm just trying to work it out. Here we go. Yeah, I knew that I had come through the place with the skeleton and then got over there. It does make it hard to find exits, the fact that they do it like that. Yeah, if I were, like, I think I know the game world well enough now that there's nowhere that I think I would get stuck, but if I did, I would definitely ask. I would ask for real to say, please someone actually tell me how to get out of here. Because even then, being lost in an area and then finding the way out would make it so I don't get lost there again. That I would remember, this is the place where I got lost, and eventually this is how I got out. It helps strengthen those mental pathways. Getting lost is good for you. Builds character. Alright, so let's go... Made it back up here. Kinda wanna go... Alright, this is gonna lead me to the hive. Buzz, buzz, buzz. It's around the corner to the tree. Oh wait, is it that one? Maybe it is. So I guess I've found the swap point on the other two planets where they planned to carry out that one thing. Might have just been a test chamber, but I think it might have been the real thing. Also, I did go to the wrong one. Okay, green is this place. And how close was it to the fairly close. Okay, so if there's another swap point in Hunrath that goes to Mofang, maybe it's also close to the tree. And it should also clearly be someplace that I couldn't get to until pretty late in the game. Someplace here that CW would go to in order to do that swap trick. And we see that happen every time. We can go investigate the submarine again, I guess. I don't think anything has changed since the last time I was down here. No, I think I know them now. I think, this place, this is orange. The Villain planet is blue, and the Beetle planet is green. Nothing from that. No way of opening the hatch. No way of putting the missile up my nose where it can't do any damage. There seems to be, there's his door. I can't do any kind of manipulation from here. Unhook this. That'll get him to come out. Let's go to Mayor's office and go down the elevator again. I don't feel like I spent too long down there. I just last night watched 10 Cloverfield Lane. It was interesting. Oh, can you actually watch this go from reddish to yellow to green and then get depowered by the bleeder? Maybe. No, maybe I made that up. Is it greener now than it was a few seconds ago? It is. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, let's take the elevator down. Are there any books or anything down here? I don't think I actually... Did I play this? Ain't much of a house. Yeah, the only thing here is the worksheet that he could barely figure out at all. Trying to think of other places that I haven't been in a while that I could check out. But this isn't that big of a planet. Here's where we found out about the bleeder. See, this is what had me thinking, oh, I need to take care of the bleeder first because that will potentially open us up to the outside and then I go to Mofang and do something with a tree, but why would there be a tree? Yeah, hold on. Why would there be a tree on, like... The trees only happen in the middle of the giant spheres, I thought. Yeah, I've got this weird suspicion that I'm thinking about it wrong. Let me go back up the tower and see if is there any cord anywhere that gives me any kind of indication, or do they just all go to the tree, I imagine? Do we... And let me check for the 80th time that I can't just turn on this TV and see something cool happen. Wires leading out of the TV to here. I did forget about this. There's a plunger here. It doesn't do anything. I think that seems to just lead over there, right? Do. I can't see from there where else it goes. Alright, so I have to remember that that's there, but I don't know what it does. It does something to the bleeder. I don't think it just turns it. Even if we got all, like, it's lit up. Man. Let me go see where the wire goes specifically. Other exit. Actually, this isn't the exit I wanted. Does he have... There's one more exit here? Yeah. Let's go out this way. Red cable. Was that... Okay, yeah, that was just the moment of zappity. And yes, it does indeed just go right over there to some switch over there. God. On the one hand, I'm tempted to ask, what do I have to do first? The bleeder or activate the Mofang thing? But either way, either one, I don't know where I would start looking. So it wouldn't actually narrow it down for me. Therefore, not worth asking. Either way, I'm just looking for a way to do something or go somewhere that is new. Let me try following some more of these cables. Because I can see other cables, right? Oops. Plus, do I care that I can't get over? There was nothing over there before. Don't care. That is just power. That's power for that, so that I can get in there. We've unlocked so many of the, like, alternate ways to get around that exploring doesn't seem to be doing much because I almost immediately wind up right back where I was. For a second I thought this was a door. I was like, are you kidding? There's been a door here for 10 hours that I've been walking around. But nope. It's just some wood. Just some wood, just some clothes, just some pants. There's a guy walking around pantsless. We've all been there, buddy. We have been over there. I don't... Again, I go to hit my map button, which does not exist. We've been over there. But I don't remember what was over there or how we got there, so maybe it is worth checking out. And then if that yields nothing, maybe I'll resort to asking for a hint. Because at this point, it may, like, I don't want to... I don't want to ask for help, but I also don't want to have a whole stream where it's just me. Like, I've already absorbed all of the information from the world, and that's the fun part of the game. Plateau. Oh yeah, those over there. Alright, so... Oh, it was that one. Yeah, let's... I think it was that one. Or was that the... One of these leads to the scrapyard.